Welcome. My Life as a Teenage Robot was released from 2003 to 2005, as well as 2007 through 2008, and was created by Rob Renzetti. And this show is about XJ9, or Jenny as she likes to be referred to, and her struggle between saving the world and her social life as a teenage robot. So a little story time. I started watching the show after middle school when I used to go to my grandparents, since at home I didn't have Nicktoons, which was the only place where the show would air. And I always loved it. I was always so excited whenever it would come on. But after starting to go home directly after school and not to my grandparents, I completely forgot about the show. And it wasn't until recently where going through a little rabbit hole down YouTube where I found the show again and decided to watch all of it. Which I watched it all in 3 days. Yes, I have no life. But oh my god, was it worth it, because this is the most underrated Nickelodeon show and maybe the most underrated cartoon in the history of cartoons. It was so amazing. I didn't expect how great that this show would be and didn't expect how well it would hold up. So I bet you guys are probably wondering why I think it's overrated. So let's just start talking about some pros, with the first one and the greatest strength of the show being its different messages in its episodes. It is always very positive. It's always teaching good morals, good lessons, which is stuff that you need in a cartoon. And it's so funny the way that they're portrayed and how they do them in the different episodes. I mean, a great one, for example, is Hear No Evil. I think that's what it's called, or it's Ear No Evil. Something like that. Such a funny episode, a lot of comedy, but great message. And I feel like that was the best part about the first season of the show, its messages in each of its episodes. As the show progresses, some of these lessons aren't as in the forefront as the first season, but they're always still there and they're still portrayed very well. Another pro that I have is our main character of XJ9. She is fantastic. Love her. There's not much to say. The voice actress who portrays her does a very good job. And there's one episode where Jenny speaks Japanese for basically all the episode. And it's very, very impressive. So the voice actress for Jenny, she does an amazing job with emotion. Just everything. Great job. And the last pro that I have with the show is its villains. They do a great job of showing the depth of some of them. Other ones really don't need a lot of depth, but I feel like they always did a great job of having a little bit of layers under some of the villain characters. Now we're up to cons, and to be honest, I struggle to think of one that really comes out to me. There wasn't anything in this show that was like, oh, this wasn't that good, or oh, this wasn't as good. If I had to come up with one, I think some of the episodes aren't as good as some of the other ones. Some of them struggle to have a clear narrative. But other than that, this show is really good and did not deserve to get the treatment that it got. It got canceled because of poor ratings, which I don't know how true that really is, because everyone that I see who knows the show absolutely loved it and are so upset that it got canceled. And I know myself, I really hope there's a reboot, or at least a season 4, so that there is a conclusion and that there is a closure to a lot of the arcs that they created, because unfortunately a lot of the arcs were never finished. So that's something I really want to see if it's ever rebooted. So overall, biasly, I would give it a 10 out of 10, but to be fair and to give a fair rating, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. And 100% I recommend. It is so amazing. Words can't describe how much enjoyment I had watching it. So thank you everyone for watching this review, and be on the lookout for more reviews. I think the episode that will be coming out on Sunday will be a little bit different to other reviews that I have, so be on the lookout for that. But let's flash forward to the next reveal.